Hey everybody, good to see everyone. I know it's been a little while. Today is Thursday, March the 10th, 2025. Hope everybody's doing well out there. If you're new to the channel, thank you for your time and stopping by. You can hit the subscribe button below and hit the bell to be notified when the videos are posted. When you hit that bell, it's going to give you a choice, I think, of all, some, or none. And make sure you hit the all part. And then you might want to check on your channels, whether it's mine or any that you're subscribed to. And keep checking that bell because they got a YouTube fairy that'll come out there and just unsubscribe you or pull your notifications. So check all your channels on that little bell when you subscribe. Okay? So also welcome to the new subscribers. I see we have some new subscribers. So thank you for your time and subscribing to the channel. If you want to put down in the comments section where you're from, you can do that. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. I'm actually from the sunny state of South Carolina. We have people on the channel here from Georgia, California, like Oregon, up in the cold area, up near the Poconos, up that way, Florida. So we got them everywhere. So let us know where you're from if you want to. And feel free anytime to comment below in the section. We have some chatty Cathys out there, so we love to talk. Anyway, I've been trying to get a video out to you guys for days now, but I had to get my business taxes done. I'm in the state of South Carolina, so we have to pay taxes on everything. And then I got a nasty little taste of, a nasty little case of vertigo. If you've never had it, go look it up. And if you have had it, you know. It's like, it put me out for a couple of days. So anyway, I finally got my head to stop spinning. It was bad. I get it every now and then. It's usually stress. Imagine that. This time's like the worst case I've ever had. So, knocked me for a loopy-doo. Okay? Anyway, so thanks again for your time. I got my little one-page news I always have, y'all. But yesterday I had some other stuff. So, not going to be long. Most of this is just like little one-liners. So, there's a good bit, but it's not going to take long. So, let's get started. All right. We have 900,000 Biden apps that, or whatever, these illegals, they were revoked. The app he had. The IRS, the acting head, whatever her name is, she's going to plan to quit because the deal that was made with IRS, between IRS and ICE, to where, you know, the IRS hands them over the information of where these people live, since a lot of them are accepting Medicare and being paid. So, yeah, she didn't like that, so she's gonna quit. We got Nicola John Rosk, 29, pleaded guilty to attempting to kill Scottish Justice Kavanaugh over the Roe v. Wade ruling. Boy, that took a long time, didn't it? President Trump signed executive orders to reinvigorate the coal industry. That's right. Lift the Biden era restrictions and strengthen the reliability and the security of our electrical grid, and then protect American energy from the cuckoos on the left. Now this is in New York. I don't know when this was, but I guess the pro-Palestinian parade in New York, where New Yorkers were throwing dog poop down on the streets. They were. I saw it. What? Like from up and on. We have the senior CIA official who facilitated the Biden military, that mandate. She's been fired. And this just popped up. Oprah Winfrey's jet was sitting over on that island with J.E. 11 times it went to there. Now, whatever happened to all those girls at her school in Africa years ago that got kidnapped? And oh, she was so surprised. Could that have something to do with it? She had that girl's school in Africa years ago. She had a bunch of them got kidnapped, missing. Well, if your jet's been to that island 11 times, I can guarantee I know where they went. We have a bill, I think it's being introduced, H.R. 1526, is for the Rogue Rulings Act, for these rogue judges, that limits the authority of these district judges. It passed the House. Now, from my understanding, some of the, like a third of these judges, especially up in D.C., they're like, they have dual citizenship. What? Really? Oh, we have an executive order that ends the Biden-Obama war on water pressure. President Trump's so funny when he talks about the water pressure, making showers great again. He said, I have to have water pressure to wash my beautiful hair. He's so funny. So that, and I think he got us back to light bulbs, too. We have federal agencies have spent, get this, $4.63 million on furniture since 2021, despite all of them working at home. What in the world? Who thought? These tariffs, no worries about these tariffs. Do not worry about these tariffs. He knows what he's doing. Don't listen to the squawk boxes. It'll all work out. Trust me. He's been talking about this stuff. If you go back and look in the 80s, he was talking about this stuff. So he knows what he's doing. So no worries, okay? We got China hit him with 104% tariff. Now I think they went up higher than that from when I did this. So, because they tried to retaliate. Don't do that, China. You're a dummy. I got the EPA, which is led by Lee Zeldin, is reconsidering the safety of adding fluoride to drinking water. They're going to evaluating the information that's already out there, been out there forever, that possibly lowers the IQ of children. There's a couple of, there was one state, I think, just recently banned it, took it out. We've got a couple of colleges that jumped on there. Yeah, it's in your colleges, too. So there was one of them like a year or so ago that stopped it, too. So they need to all stop it. President Trump's planning a military parade for the 250th anniversary. Yep, I think that's his birthday, too. You know what? I didn't even go look at the date. I'm a goober. June, maybe? Anyway, we got FBI, DOJ, got Patel and Bondi announced the seizure of 48,400 pounds of illicit narcotics worth over $500 million in Port Everglades, South Florida. Big time. We've got President Trump signs an order revoking his name is Chris Krebs, Krebs. It revoked his security clearance and has directed DOJ to investigate him for his role in the 2020, He was the former head of CISA who worked with the FBI and big tech to censor all that. And so he's And my friends in California, Orange County Superior Court judge denied a request by the libturds down there, Attorney General Bob Barda, something, to invalidate the Huntington Beaches charter amendment that they passed in 2024, which was for voter ID. So you judged, he did good. And finally, this is from my state. Not proud of this at all, but South Carolina is, y'all know, I've said it all the time, I've been here all my life, but it's a good old boy state. Anyway, we have quite a problem here in South Carolina with dog fighting. And I hate to say it because I'm an animal advocate, animal rescue, and there's nothing more that burns my behind than you harm an animal. So we have a dog fighting, mostly pits, almost all pits. They put them in these rings, they fight to the death. It's horrible. We have a bad problem with it here. We have a bad problem with that and cockfighting. Now, don't get all ugly, dirty. I'm talking about roosters, big freaking roosters. That's why the Gamecocks have their marquee is the fighting gamecock. They will rip you up, and we have that kind of fighting here too. It's horrible. It's animal abuse times a gazillion. So in my state, the good old boy state, where the lawmakers are the lawbreakers, and a lot of them are involved in this dog fighting. We had the big dog fighting bus. We had over 160 dogs, mostly pits, that were saved. But they were in terrible, terrible condition. So it's a major bust for my state of South Carolina. I'm not proud of it, but I'm really glad they, and this is just one of many. One of many. Now, when COVID came around and couldn't go anywhere, and then it just shut it all down, but they came back full force right now. And since our shelters are so overcrowded right now down here, and these pit bull fighters will walk in there, and they'll just, the shelters try to do their best to see if they're right, but these people, they'll go to puppy mills and get a group of puppies, use them for bait, kitten mills. It's awful. So, thank you to our law enforcement. 160 dogs were saved. I know how many, no telling how many were lost over the years just doing this. But so anyway, kind of end on a gloomy note there, but I'm just saying it's a good thing, and I'm really, really, really glad. This has been a terrible problem here. Anyway, whew. So all right, so that's kind of quick and zoom. All right, so I hope everybody's doing okay out there. Hope your weather's doing good. We got pretty weather here in Kakalaki. Yes, we do. And so enjoy it wherever you are. And like I said to my new subscribers, thank you again. Please come back and chat and let us know where you're from, and leave a comment below anytime you want to. Invite your friends and your family and your mom and them and your neighbors. And come on back. All right, my friends, I will see y'all soon. God bless. Bye-bye.